Well, 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 if it isn't little Christopher and his friends.
Peter! What is this? What are you doing?
I was betrayed by my employer, so I started my own mercenary corps.
Did you set all this up with Miss Lana?
Miss Lana? You mean Lava? We have an arrangement. She made sure Nareem was defenseless, and I loaned her some troops. I get to rule over Nareem. She gets the muscle to do whatever she wants to do in Cinder, so not really my problem.
Anyone else wonder why he's just standing there telling us all this? Seems kind of silly if you think about it. Ooh, I'm a big bad guy now, and here's my whole evil plan. I mean, who does that?
Enough! I'm in charge here. Plus, none of you are going to make it out of here alive. Now do me a favor and just die. You'll make a great meal for my pets.
One of those big... machines? This forest sure is strange. This is not a natural part of the forest. This was brought here by something else.
It is one of the activation consoles for the ruins, but there is little we can do without an access key.
Maybe Peter was assigned one too. I smell something on him.
Indeed, he seems to have an access key in his possession.
How can you?
From the ground again!
One task yet remains. Quickly, to the ruins!
Wait! I would like to check on the people of Nareem first.
Should we return to Nareem?
Sure.
CrisTales, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done.
We all feel that way. Right, girls?
Way to go, Chris! You saved the whole town!
Now, as you may know, the orphanage is currently without a headmistress. Oh, it seems like the girls have some thoughts about who should fill that role.
We all talked about it, Chris. CrisTales. Mother Superior, ma'am. What? What? Mother Superior? Me? That sounds wonderful, girls. But there is something I need to do first.
Don't worry, CrisTales. We understand. I'll tell you what. I'll watch over the girls, just for now, until you come back and take them off my hands.
Your family, Chris. We love you. I love all you too. You have no idea how much. I'll be back. Promise. Will you wait for me, girls? Take it easy on Magda. Of course, Mother Superior.
One task yet remains. Quickly, to the ruins!
Attempting to initiate deactivation protocol. Access key accepted. Administrator override acknowledged. Deactivation protocol initiated. Nareem terminal deactivated.
Marvelous work, everyone!
Yes! Another one down.
Yes, but there is still more to do. Come, friends, on to the next kingdom.
too.
Is this Cinder? Why is everything destroyed? Right. So you see, Kari. Oh, a wizard did it?
What's going on here, Fenia? The city's been destroyed!
Look who's talking! Who do you think you are? Showing up after all this time with a band of foreign mercenaries?
Secretary Lana, what are you doing here? Lana? No, that's Lava. Lava! You know, the youngest of the Volcano Sisters?
CrisTales? CrisTales? You did this, didn't you?
CrisTales didn't destroy the city, Lava. Honestly, she's the only reason this much of it survived.
Then, who caused this? What happened?
The Empress happened. She and her minion triggered a magma wave that buried much of the town.
The Empress? And her minion? Kari Hudo? That can't be! I know Kari. She would never do anything to hurt this city.
Why is she talking about me? Would you believe... Never mind. I'll explain later.
She was so obsessed with getting her revenge. I fear she never stopped to think of the consequences.
It can't be! She would never do this!
I don't understand what's going on. Weren't you Mayor Anton's secretary?
How dense can you possibly be? It's called being a spy. Still not getting it? I'm a Cinderian princess, stupid girl. I brought those goblins to Nareem.
But why? So many people were hurt. The people of Nareem only ever treated you with kindness.
Do you honestly think I care what happens to Nareem? My only goal was to get enough soldiers to take my revenge on Azufra and save my city. The Empress promised she'd help us.
Us?
Gally, Volcano, and I. All to save this town. And look what it got us. Just how dense can you really be, girl?
Zaz, come on. What's going on? Kari, the thing is... You look really pretty today. Is your hair, different? Have I ever told you how much I like pancakes? Stop! Is what she said true? Did I do this?
Well, not all by yourself, but...
Christopher!
What? She had to find out sooner or later?
Find out what? What happened? Why would I... Okay, Kari. The truth is... And then CrisTales somehow rewound time for you, which made you young again. And everything is great now! The end! See? It all worked out. So let's... Stop, it says! How do we fix it? Make it right! I would return you to normal, but I just don't know how. I'm sorry, Kari. Don't bother. I don't want to go back to being that person. Maybe what you all say is true. Maybe I was a bad person. But that's not me now. I can do better. I can be better. And this time, I want to grow up to be someone my sister can be proud of. Kari, I'm always proud of you. I mean, usually. The crazy murdery stuff, not so much. You know what I mean. Miss Venia, how are you holding up?
It's been hard, CrisTales. Ever since Azufra died. I'm trying to hold everyone together and focus on rebuilding. But it's difficult. There have been so many casualties. Just when we think we have a cure for one plague, another befalls us. The irony is, after all of this destruction, we no longer even have the facilities we need to keep manufacturing your new medicine. Glass lung may get us all yet. It's gotten hard to stay hopeful. This is insane! Now I have to worry about another crazy megalomaniac!
Well, this has been fun, but I've heard enough. We're returning to the mansion to prepare.
Wait! You still haven't told us what all these soldiers are for!
There's no time. I need to talk to my sisters.
So, what now?
We need to figure out what she's planning to do with all those soldiers. Let's follow her to the mansion.
Welcome, welcome! We have the best equipment for weary travelers such as yourself, meow! I need to get everything in order, meow.
At least the palace wasn't damaged by the wave.
Lava! You're back!
Yes, but I seem to be too late. We sold our allegiance to the Empress, and this is how she repays us? It's happening again! I'm going to kill her!
I don't understand!
Glass lung is still spreading, even after Azufra shut down the forge!
The forge is still running, sister.
What are you talking about? Azufra shut it down ages ago.
The forge isn't shut down. It never was. Why do you think people are still getting sick? Azufra acquired plans to automate the forge. He traded with St. Clarity for them. Sure, he made a big show about shutting down the forge, but it never happened. The whole process was just automated.
That would explain the persistence of Glass Lung.
Of course it does! I came here to shut it down for good, and to take back our city. Or whatever is left of it now. It changes nothing. We have to save as much as we can.
How do you know this, Lava? Azufra was a crafty one.
We were... close.
I see. Does Fenia know?
No. And I plan to keep it that way. Anyways, I'm headed for the forge. We're going to shut it down for real. After we make our preparations, we leave for the forge.
Something tells me we should head to the forge as well.
I was just thinking that.
Hey, people! Over here! I want to talk to you! Look, we're killing ourselves just trying to save the folks here in Cinder. I don't like you, and I definitely don't trust you.
Charming.
But you have to go help my sister, Lava. We've lost so much, I can't lose her too.
After everything the two of you did?
We'll do it. Yeah! Huh. I mean, I don't always get exactly why we're doing this stuff, like, at all. But we're gonna help that evil lady because this other evil and extra murdery goblin lady asked? That's being decisive.
Oddly, I find myself agreeing with young Zaz. That said, helping this town is something we tend to do.
If you say so, CrisTales. But I'm not ready to just forgive them so easily.
Thank you, Christopher. We'll help, Callie, but you'll need to help us in return. I'm sure you know about the Rena ruins here in Cinder. Do you know where the command console is?
What? How could you... Never mind. As long as you'll help Lava, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's in the forge, the basement. Talk to Nassar. She can rig the elevator to take you all the way to the bottom.
Assuming she is being truthful, this is very useful information for our mission.
To the forge!
You've saved me already. Do the same with Lava. Please.
All of our work creating this medicine is worthless if we can't stop the disease at its source. Even dead, Azufra is still causing so much pain.
I can't believe I'm asking you for help. What have I come to?
could have guessed you would be the savior of Cinder? That was truly unexpected.
I heard from Feyna that Lava's back in town. To be honest, I thought she died out there.
This has to be a coincidence, but it all started after Kimber and I were reunited. Is this the world telling us it wasn't meant to be?
I can't believe this. First a cure is finally developed, and now one of the lost princesses reappears?
Why is Lava now, of all times, returning to Cinder to try and make things right? This is not the time.
I heard that one of the old princesses came back to town. I didn't know there were 3 of them.
Miss Lava has come back to town. I hope she can help us begin to rebuild the city.